Florida's ousted state attorney is taking the governor to federal court. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Wendy Ryan.
And I'm JAMISON. UHLER. This morning, Andrew Warren filed a lawsuit alleging Governor Ron DeSantis violated the Constitution by removing him from his elected post earlier this month. Warren officially filed a 28-page complaint earlier today. He accused the governor of violating his freedom of speech and that Governor DeSantis exceeded his authority when removing Warren from office. Warren's removal came after he vowed not to prosecute people who violated Florida's new 15-week abortion ban.
The governor has attacked our democracy, and it should worry everyone. If the governor's attempt to unilaterally overturn an election is allowed to stand, it threatens to undermine the integrity and outcome of elections across our state for years to come.
Warren is calling for a judge to rescind the governor's order, restore the attorney to his elected office, and prevent Governor DeSantis from taking similar action in the future.
And tonight, ABC Action News reporter Mary O'Connell is taking this story in depth for us, taking a closer look at the politics of it all and what's next for this legal battle.
Andrew Warren taking swift action in an effort to reverse his suspension as state attorney.
This morning, I filed suit in federal court to challenge the blatant abuse of power by Governor DeSantis in suspending me as state attorney. There is so much more at stake here than my job.
The complaint lays out two claims. In the first, it explains the governor's decision to suspend Warren was in violation of the First Amendment. And under Claim 2, the filing reads, quote, "The order's cited justifications for Warren's suspension are facially insufficient under Florida law."
As soon as I'm back in the state attorney's office, we'll continue to do exactly what I was elected to do from the people of Hillsborough County.
Warren has filed a motion for a preliminary injunction, which is to ask the court, unsuspend me while we decide the merits of this case as to whether the governor had the right to suspend him and whether his First Amendment rights are violated.
I spoke to Paul Boudreau, a professor at Stetson University College of Law. He explained what a potential timeline could look like.
Those kinds of preliminary motions typically are decided within a month, perhaps even a few weeks, because the idea this is a shortcut move to decide should we do something while the case is going on.
Warren has explained this is all about what he said, not about the job that he did as state attorney. But on the other hand,
essentially, DeSantis is arguing he has said, I will not enforce certain laws. And so that is a conduct. And the free speech doesn't necessarily protect conduct.
And our ABC Action News legal analyst Susan McManus tells me we knew from the get-go this was going to be a big battle between the two legally, now turning out to be very political, too.
All of these were expected. It was such a monumental decision on the part of the governor in a heated election and against a state attorney who's willing to fight for what he thinks is constitutionally correct versus a governor who thinks he knows what's constitutionally correct. So only the courts will decide.
In Tampa, Mary O'Connell, ABC Action News.